Okay, guys, let's play a little American Truck Simulator here. I'm new to YouTube. Well, in the streaming part of it anyway. Did a little bit in the past until that account got hacked, so. Now, I started this a little bit ago thinking it was recording, and it wasn't. So the first thing that they make you do is they start with a quick job, because you have literally no money. Wonderful. They do, however, if you open the world map, see that they give you a place to start. Now, I have played this game before to get a familiar setting with it, so I've bought other states. Normally you start with only these two, I think it is, or 3 states. As you can see, I have bought a whole bunch of more states to play in, but it's not fun to just drive around circles. So I'm starting in Casper. I have a couple of other DCLL packs installed, DLC packs installed. Did escape out of that. So we're gonna do this drive here, and then I'm gonna show you one of those DLCs. And how did I get this up there? So you can turn your screen with your mouse here. I'm using the WASD keys to drive. You can use the arrow keys as well. Doesn't matter. So I have 3 mods installed into this here that I like to use. They're not much more than for technical things, like for example, to make the speed limit signs a little bit more easy to understand. Instead of just saying 30, it tells you speed limit is 30. Make the trains longer than 2 or 3 cars. Now they can be up to a mile long. Just more things to make it feel more realistic. And that is not my arrow key. Why is that not my turn signal? Okay, let's go to System Settings, Options, Keys and Buttons. Lights are L, beacon is Q, air horn is F, wipers are E, cruise control, emergency brake, emergency shift. Hello. Where the heck is turn signals? WASD. I have no idea where my turn signals are and why they are not working. Oh, here we go. Left turn indicator. Yeah, that is not what we're going to do here. Right turn indicator. Hazard warning. Thank you. And beacon is not up. Alright. Now we get out of that. Now we're turning right. Come on. There it goes. Now the turn signal works. What happened there? Wide turns are fun. So now one of the things that they do is it actually starts you out with a garage for free. You don't have to buy a garage. Which gives you a little bit of a starting point. Now the garage only holds your truck and nobody else's. To start out, you don't even have a truck. They give you the garage, no truck. So the truck that you're driving is for the quick mission. So you do quick missions for a little bit. It gives you truck and the delivery route. Penalize you for turning right as long as your turn signal is on. So you'll see on the map here at the bottom right hand corner there is a question mark coming up with a little gray box. Those are little mysteries throughout the map. You have to discover them to unlock them. In this situation, it's a recruiting center, which will come in handy later to recruit other drivers to drive for you and help you make money in your pastime. In my opinion, they do bring in income. They're not very good. In fact, you can, when you get to this thing and you max out your driver stats, you can make 200,000, 300,000 per trip, where your drivers are only going to make at most 30,000 per trip, even if their stats are maxed for some reason. Why they make so much little or less than you for your company, I have no idea. That's just the way it's designed. And if they do make more money, I have yet to discover how. I'll show you all that here. We'll just finish up this here quick, so we can get actually started with this. There are certain things that don't actually start until you complete your first mission. Now, I can drive this in first person too. You don't have to drive it in third person. Which, third person's alright. I like third person when I'm working with oversized loads, which is another DLC pack that I have installed. That allows me to drive cargo trailers that are a lot bigger. Like hauling military aircrafts, power plants, boxes, generators, wind turbine fans. Those aren't part of the standard game. You have to download the DLC for it. But it is there. Now, I did it because it makes a little bit more fun that you can haul oversized load cargo and not just standard cargo. So the game lets you choose. You can choose to skip the parking where you just immediately finish right now, play it safe where they'll give you a straight parking spot where you just pull into it, or a spot where they tell you and you have to physically back it in. We're going to do the physically backing because it'll give you more XP and help you level up faster. You need to level up to unlock better skills. Better skills will give you better pay on jobs, which are a benefit for you. And like I said, get you up to that six-figure salary a lot faster. That's going to be fun to back in. This part. There's third-person view. I've never used that before. I prefer this one when I'm backing in. There are some that I'll back in myself, and some that they won't let you back in. Like oversized loads will always be straight. They will never let you back them in, no matter how much you want to. Even if you think, oh, I'm a truck driver in real life, I know how to back in this trailer. Yeah, no, that won't matter to them. The game won't let you back it in, even if you think you can. Now, as you can see down in the right-hand corner, it says that I can skip the parking trailer and complete the delivery. You'll miss the parking bonus, but you can skip it if you want to. I have never taken this long to back a trailer. I've noticed that the smaller the trailer, the harder it is to back in. I think I've had more luck with doubles and triples than I've had with these, which is a weird concept of the game. It'll let you back in triples and doubles, but it won't let you back in oversized loads that are just as long as triples. Doesn't make any sense, but okay. I guess it's because it's an oversized load, it's a weight thing. I don't think the game is weird. Don't understand why some trailers at a certain length can be backed in and other trailers can't be. Some trailers can be backed in using the same trail as the oversized load if it has a certain cargo on it. There we go. Oh, I gotta change that. That's supposed to be E. Alright, so mission pass tells you what to make for it. Made nothing, obviously, because we weren't using our own truck or trailer. So here's the garage. Like I said, they give you a free garage. So there's the free garage that you get. It's a garage to start. Fortunately, you haven't got anything to park there yet, so there are no trucks in sight. Yep. Once you've earned enough money and bought a truck, you will be able to move in the world freely and run your own business from here. Good luck. Cool, thanks. So, like I said, this truck isn't ours. Now, there are benefits when you get to it. You can unlock the bank, which will give you loans to be able to buy your own truck. Instead, for now, all you can do is the quick drop. In this situation, if we go to here, you're going to have to always do restart your mission. I obviously can't pick a job here. I haven't unlocked that city yet by driving there. So, this is the most expensive job we can get right now. Is driving a frack tank from Casper to Rock Springs. It'll earn us $5,000. In this situation, it's the one we're going to take because it's the most expensive. Money is everything in this game, like every other game. So we take that job. Now the benefit of a quick job is it'll automatically spawn you right inside the truck. Before I get started on that, and there's the truck I'm driving. Options. Keys. Where's my hitching? It was the letter T, right? That's gotta change. Is it not here? What am I missing? Where'd it go? Oh, there we go. Trailer attaching T-tracks. Yep, that's gonna be cute. Alright, drive the truck. Go back to driving our truck. Alright. That is also not what we want. Options. Alright, so we're going to do a little more buttons here. F1 opens the pause menu, lets you toggle side mirrors by pressing F2, so now you can see both your side mirrors without having to look back and forth. This helps with parking a lot, believe it or not. So we're going to do that. Do this. So 5 will show us our map. 6 will tell us what cargo and how much time you have, income, more details about when the next rest stop is. How much damage is to your truck, trailer, and cargo, which will affect how much you get paid. What messages you have, my email. What messages are sent to your phones is F9. We're going to go back to F5. Now this is an actual trailer. It's a 53 foot. I'm going to hit that. Yep. This is what I prefer to be. F2. 2. It's not the one. 2. There. That's the one I wanted. Mistake I made. So that's probably already going to be damage to the cargo. Go down to F7. Oh, look. It did not register as damage to the cargo. We will go this way because I am not going to hit that again because it will cause damage to the cargo. I'm surprised it didn't that time, to be honest with you. Most of the time, it will cause damage to the cargo no matter what you hit. Even if you run over one of those small little flower bushes right there, it will cause damage to your truck, cargo, and trailer, which is annoying even if your truck's the only thing that hit it. Really annoying when that happens. Right. We will go back here to turn. We're going to drive this one in this road here. F5. Turn that signal back on there. How this lets me play the radio. There's a way to turn the radio on. I've never been able to figure it out. The key that says starts the radio, which is supposed to be R, doesn't do that. It turns the wipers on and off. So I don't know how to actually start the radio. And you can listen to music. You can even upload to listen to your own music and not whatever the station's playing. I will spend more time off the video in the future to figure out how to do that. These are the turns that I hate. So you see the X's there. The X's say that that's a road that we can't travel down. The NPC cars can, however, turn down those roads. There's one of those mile-long trains. It shows the mod's working. See, mine says speed limit 30, so I know the speed limit modification is working. They're the only two mods that I have turned on right now. Well, there's actually one other mod. The other mod that's turned on is to make the deliveries give you a little more time. There are a lot of times where the delivery will say, oh, it takes an hour to get here, so I'm giving you an hour to get there, and then it doesn't take an hour to get there because there's a road closure that that the game decides, oh, you want to be on time? Nah, we're not going to let you be on time. We're going to give you this road closure and make you detour 6 hours. Yeah, no. So this more time doesn't add that kind of time to it. It does add some time to it. It like increases it by half an hour to account for you having to stop for fuel, or if you have to stop for repairs. It takes that into consideration, not much for detours, because you'll never understand when a detour is going to happen. There's no way of knowing. The best part about life, you never know when stuff's going to roll downhill. So the mod doesn't work that way. It just gives you extra time if you need to stop for fuel or stop for repairs. Like I said, I can turn right here if I wanted to. Not going to, because I'm going to have to make a wide right turn, and as you can see, there's a truck sitting right there. So running into him would not be fun. The other thing this game does, which really annoys me, is that it turns that on so that you can make left-hand turns priority first, even if there's no cars making a left-hand turn. That's not usually how traffic lights work in real life. They might in some areas, but not every single traffic light works that way. The other thing that I've noticed about this game, and I mentioned it somewhere, I don't remember if it was on Facebook or if I mentioned it on the community page for this, the sleeper doesn't do anything other than let you haul heavier cargo. You can't just, oh, I'm out of sleep time, I'm going to pull over on the side of the road and sleep in the sleeper unit. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. You physically have to find a rest stop, which really sucks sometimes. Because if you're in the right state and you're taking the right delivery, you're in an area where there's no rest stops for like 200 miles. Yeah, that can turn very bad very quickly. Then you just hope and pray that you can find a rest stop to stop in. Because the game doesn't let you use the sleeper that's actually on your truck. And the easiest way that I figured that out is I drove a truck that didn't have a sleeper to it. And if you pull in the rest stop, you can still sleep, even though you don't have a sleeper, and it's a day cab. So, yeah. Alright. The other thing is, so some of these deliveries will take hours to complete. In this situation, it says it's 2 hours and 58 minutes. That's probably going to be more like 5 or 6 minutes in game. Maybe 15. Some of them will say those will take like 48 hours. Yeah, they're an hour and a half IRL in real life. They're an hour and a half to 2 hours of driving. You aren't going to get to that anytime soon. Why we are playing over again here in the new profile. One of the other mods that I had installed, which was not what I thought it was on my other profile, screwed over my other profile. Screwed it up. I thought it would make the jobs a little more paying, because some of the deliveries, like oversized loads, are, oh, I'm going to give you $4,000 to drive 1,200 miles. And then you get a load that's not oversized, and it's, oh, I'm going to give you 215,000 miles to drive 1,000 miles. Why? Why is the oversized so much less? So I was like, well, let's boost that. Yeah, that mod also increases your XP significantly, enough to the point that you complete one delivery and it puts your character or account profile at level 200 for one delivery, regardless of how far you drive, whether it's 10 miles or 1,000 miles, doesn't matter. It puts your character immediately at level 200. Yeah, that was a big mistake. Regret using that mod, deleted that mod immediately. I'd rather make less money than cheat through the rank system. The levels, it's not fair. And that really ruins the whole point of, driving to gain experience on driving and prove that you know how to drive if you just use that mod. There are tons of different mods out there. You can design your truck to have real life logos. You can have your truck say Walmart on the side of it instead of this Walbert. I think it's Walbert. I sort of stick to the hazmat deliveries or oversized deliveries. They'll make you the most money. Besides those dries. Which you'll see that level system here in a minute. In fact, can I pull that up now? So levels, here they are. 0, newbie, level 1 or level 5 gets you an enthusiast. Delivery log, delivery ratings, on times, undamaged, special transports, 0. That's the DLC pack of special transports. Garages owned, drivers employed, most used trucks, traffic violations. Tells you all of this. Go to career skills. No skills are currently available. Level up to unlock the screen. Skills are what will let you drive longer distances, have better fuel efficiency, and drive with hazardous loads or oversized loads. So 2 hours, 50 minutes to go. Come on, stop. No, not reverse. Another aspect of the game that I wish they would fix is that there's a gas station right there. Can I pull in there? No. Even though I have to go around it, I can't pull in there. It's not part of the map. It's just there for decoration. I sort of wish, like, some of these things you can stop at. Like, if I'm going to turn left and have to drive around it entirely, why can't I be in there for fuel? But, I mean, I know there's limitations to how big a map can be, and I understand, but if there's a modder out there that watches this, can you, add that kind of mod that allows us to stop at any gas station or use the sleeper unit anywhere on the side of the road like it's intended to be used for, instead of just so that you can haul heavier cargo? Because that literally is all it's for. In order to get the engine that allows you and the drive frame to let you haul heavier cargo, you have to have the sleeper unit. You can't use a day cab and pull an oversized load. It won't let you do that at all, in any way, shape, or form. So if you want to do that, guess what? It won't. You have to get the sleeper unit to do that. So those deliveries right there, that trailer will bring you up the most money besides oversized loads, but oversized loads will only get you to 50K until you buy your own trailer. Then you can get yourself up to 6 figures. You can't buy your own trailer until a level 25 driver. Speed on 65. I don't like driving this truck. I mean, it is a Peterbilt. I prefer a Peterbilt truck. It's an older truck company. It's built their trucks to last, especially in the game. It shows that. When you go to the used truck dealership or you go to a new truck dealership, Peterbilts cost more and they hold their value better in the game. You can destroy a truck that's Peterbilt. So there's a star ranking system. The higher the star, the more it's worth. And there's the collision because people will look at turn signals, they drive by. That ruined the truck. No. Okay, something's wrong with the game. How did I collect no damage? That should have damaged the trailer. Okay. I I have to go double check my mods because the mod that removes damage isn't turned on. So I don't know why that's. In fact, I deleted the modification because it's the awesome modification. It gives outrageous XP for no reason whatsoever. Don't know why that's doing that. I will have to check that later. You can press enter while driving down and cancel a job. There's no reason to cancel a job. Even if your delivery is late, you'll still get paid. And yes, sometimes the delivery will be late, no matter what you do. Because like I said, sometimes the game will decide, oh, you're going to be on time. I'm going to throw this accident here and make you take a 4-hour detour, and now you're 3 hours late to your job. You'll lose half the income, but you'll still get paid. But it's like, you have no control over this. You're going to sit here through an accident. Like, what? So there's a rest station. Right there. Like I said, you have to pull in there to park. Open the map here. So, the map will show you where your gas stations are, your rest stations are, where your path is to where you're going. You notice there's rest station, gas station, way station, and repair station here. If you run out of drive time here, and there's an area where you can pull off, and you think, oh, you'd be able to sleep because you have a sleeper unit, yeah, no, that's not how that works. You better stop here, or you fail the mission when you get here and have and your guy crashes because he doesn't have any rest time left. Or available driving time left because he ran out or fell asleep behind the wheel. Yeah. Sucks. But like I said, that's the way the game is designed. I don't know why you can't use the sleeper unit as it's intended to be used, but it is what it is. Sometimes drivers run out of drive time and just pull over to the side of the road to sleep. Yeah, no, apparently can't do that here. Don't know why, but you can't. I don't know if you can tell right here on the side of the map, on this map, if there's an actual pull-off area on it. Well, if we get to one of those in one of these videos, I'll show you where the pull-offs are that I'm talking about. That looks like it was originally designed to be a sleeping spot, and then it was never actually made a sleeping spot. You'll see some of those as you're driving by. And this is the American Truck Simulator that came out. So, up in the top, not in the top, but the top of that black box there in the bottom right-hand corner, you can see how much fuel you have left in your truck, how much damage is to your truck, how much sleep time that you have. That's that little bed there. When that fills up, you're out of sleep. It'll turn red, essentially giving you a 10-minute warning that, hey, guess what? You got 10 miles or you're screwed. It'll also tell you what gear you're in and how fast you're going. Right here, there's a gas station there if you need gas. Usually these pretty quick trips have enough fuel in the truck to get you where you're going to the point that you don't have to fill up for anything. You just have to drive it there. The speed limit is 70. The easiest thing to think about is not doing the speed limit. The cops are picky in this, and I mean picky just like they are in real life. If you do 6 miles over, they'll pull you over. If you do 1 mile over, they'll pull you over. If your headlights are on during the day, they will pull you over and give you a headlight violation. If your headlights aren't on during the day, you can get a violation. Like, it's 5 p.m. Oh, okay, you're going to get a violation for a headlight because your headlight's not on. Oh, it's 6 a.m. Your headlights are on. You're getting a violation. Don't understand why you're getting a violation for driving with your headlights on. Okay. Like, I'd understand if you're driving around with your high beams on during the day. Yeah, sure, that might be considered reckless driving. But at 6 o'clock in the game, in some areas of states, it's not light enough yet for you to drive around without headlights on at all. But no, you'll still get a violation ticket for it. Don't know why, but that's what it does. So it'll tell you when to discover new cities. There we discovered Rawlins. Now we can accept deliveries from Rawlins because it's unlocked. So we can come to one of its buildings to pick up cargo or drop off cargo. Or these quick delivery missions from do them once you get high enough. So once you get your own truck, you won't need to do quick missions anymore. You can just do cargo transport missions, where the supplier will supply you with its own trailer and cart that's already loaded with cargo, and you just go pick it up instead of doing quick jobs. And then you just do that until you earn enough money to buy your own trailer and haul your own cargo. As I said, using your own trailer is not always the best, especially when it comes to dry product. You'll find that it's cheaper to use. You'll make more money using their trailer than your trailer. The one that you'll make the most money off of is using the low bed trailers. They will give you the most money as long as it's your trailer and you have your drive distance maxed out, meaning that you can drive to any distance whatsoever. Then they'll give you deliveries that are like, oh, you're going to need to drive 2,700 miles. But that 2,700 miles is going to earn you $600,000. Until then, you're essentially stuck to driving 300-400 miles, making $5 or $6 grand. So hopefully we'll level up this time because it's the longest delivery. If we don't, we'll have to do one more delivery maybe to level up. Once you unlock the bank is essentially when you'll level up quickly, because you'll be able to take out a loan to buy your first truck. You'll then repair your truck to make it drivable. And if you do it correctly, you can take out a loan and have your own truck, and you'll make enough money that you can pay that monthly payment for your loan every time, one time, until you're debt free again. But it'll start you off, and instead of doing quick jobs anymore to earn the money for the truck, you can, like I said, just take out the loan and immediately grab your own truck and go straight to the big loads, where you have your own truck and make more money and more experience. So as we get farther along in the game, I'll probably be talking less and less, except for when certain situations arise, like load specifications, different mods or DLCs that I'm installing. Right now I'm looking to install the Utah map to give us that state to drive through. I will test every modification or DLC that I install on my main profile before using this one, which is my YouTube profile. We got 50 miles left to drive here. Another thing that 6 will do for you if you hit F6, it'll tell you when you're going to drive to. So it says you have 8.5 hours to drive. Your delivery has to be between 2:30 and 9:15 p.m. but it can show up before then. So if you look up above it, it says we'll get to our destination at 1:40. It'll still accept the delivery. You will not get a bonus for being early. There are some times where if you manage your time and your fuel in a correct way, you can even be a day or two early on some of these long haul deliveries. Yes, still don't get any benefits or bonuses or extra XP for being early. You don't get anything, but you lose it if you're late. 1 minute late and you lose $1,000 to your load. When you get to the higher expensive loads, it's like 10%. You lose 10% of your income for being a single minute late. But if you're a day early, you get nothing. Okay, I'm a minute late, I lose $1,000 and 100 XP that I could have earned. I'm a day early and I get no extra XP whatsoever. Like, I'm not asking for extra money. Why don't I get extra XP for having better driving and getting there early? I mean, I don't understand that. But, okay. Be a minute late, cost you money and experience. Be a day early and get nothing out of it. But like I said, it's still a fun game to play. So we're in Rock Springs here now. Is this going up one lane? No, it's just concrete road instead of macadam road. What's our speed limit here? Still 75. Yep, still 75 miles an hour. 65 miles an hour here. We're gonna get off here. Apply the brake as we go down the hill here. So it's over there somewhere. We got a mile to go, it says. Still no damage to the trailer. Here's where we're going to be pulling into, so we're going to make a wide turn here. We're going to take it back there. You want it right there in that middle door. This one or that one? This one right there. And of course, the other door is only half open, so you thought you were going to pull through. You're not. So as I put F7 in, you'll see I got trailer damage here. I'm trying to back this guy in. I'm not aligned. For some reason. Downside is if you're not perfectly aligned, it won't let you pass the trial. There, turned green. There. Distance, how long it takes. As you see, we've only been at it for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Shows you everything here. Now, for some reason it didn't take trailer damage off, and I'm assuming it's because we were only at 1% trailer damage. So, we leveled up. We have our experience there. Here's the point skill system. So we can do hazardous cargo, which can let us do explosive, gases, flammable liquids, flammable solids, toxic and infectious substances, and corrosive substances, Class A. Long distance, which will let you do longer distances, which will give you higher rewards, more money, more experience. Same with this, more experience and money for higher value cargoes, more fragile company experience and money. The more important the delivery is, the more experience you'll get for it in money, and fuel economy. The more fuel you'll save when you're driving your truck and trailer. If you're doing quick deliveries, you don't really need fuel economy. It doesn't really help you. In this situation, we're going to go with hazmat transportation, and we want Class 2 flammable gases to start off with. Services. Here you go for bank here. You take out your loan. We're going to take out that 100K. So there's used truck dealership, new Peterbilt trucks for sale. Used trucks. So quality. Better the condition is, the more they'll cost. Like I said, Peterbilts. This is considered the worst style truck, will always be in the top left corner on the first page. So the worst truck that they have is a Peterbilt holding $83,000, which is great because you get to the end, they're Freightliners and Western Stars, but they're six figures. Like $61,000, that's $118,000. Like expensive truck. So these things hold money just as much here. So we're gonna buy this truck, this is $83,000. Go to the truck dealer here. I want to double check things here. This is out of Wyoming. Buy online. I'm going to visit the selected dealer. Yes. So here's a Peterbilt truck. This is our money. This is how much it's listed for. This is the only truck you can buy. Oh, well, I guess not. Here's more. So here's the truck that's on sale right now that has mileage on it already. This is asking $118,000, or I could pay $83,000 to get a used one. I'd rather pay the $83,000 because I can't afford this. Leave the truck dealership, yes. Used trucks. We're gonna go with a cheap truck here. Like I said, only 29,000 miles. These trucks will last you a while. So we're gonna buy that. We're gonna come over here to Casper. We're gonna load it into our spot where our driver's at. Alright. Now we're gonna go to this. Put us back in the driver's seat. Now this should load us into our own personal truck. Yep. So we're in our own personal truck. Wish I'd like to skip through the cutscenes. Alright. So this is $23,000 left over. So you can rest inside your shop. Pull up here to manage your garage. Casper calls one of one drivers. Garage manager. If we click on our truck, shows all our truck details. We can upgrade this building. We could sell this building. We could sell our truck if we had another truck. Our driving status, our roaming, the daily profit that we make, productivity, tells you everything. Recruiting agency. If you go to Casper and click hire a driver, you could hire other drivers who have skills unlocked and things and pay them to play your employees. You have to have open slots in your garage. Now, like I said, your first garage only has one open spot, and that's taken up by you. So, that's not how it works. So we're going to get a guy back in the driver's seat here. We're going to click on map. Scroll in here. So here's all of the places you can go to pick stuff up. We can go over to Peterbilt here and get our truck changed. Which is why we're going to do this. Navigation. Quick travel is a thing that they let you do. You can jump to places that you've been, and they'll just let you jump to them. Pay this $77 for transfer. Now, quick travel will never put you at the deal. They'll always put you at the dealership, never put you at your truck stop, your headquarters building. So in this case, we want to go to the truck stop, go to service, and in service you can see what all needs to be done. So you can repair everything if the repairs need to be done. You can even replace things. Now look, it says cost $8,000 to replace it, but you're only going to pay $1,000 because of what you're going to get back for the scrap or whatever you're trading in. So we could replace everything here for $8 grand and have no wear on our truck whatsoever. But before we do that, I like to go to truck configuration, which lets you upgrade. So level 10 will let us put it into a bigger cab. 20 will be your sleeper cab. You can unlock, get better engines and stuff, more fuel tank space and drive span. You can unlock different things. Better interior, paint jobs. When you level up more, you'll get more things out of it. $6,000 to do this for it, just to put paint on. We're going to clear that out. Like I said, only going out there to show you this. This is the part where you can really customize your truck. I can put horns on it. My light adapter system lets me change the warning lights that are on my truck. License plates, visors, guardrails. Like, you can change everything on your truck, including tires. Max heavy duty tires. Tires will last longer on heavy duty. This is another mod that I have. DLC, not mod, it's a DLC. Lets you put more heavy duty tires on your truck. Like I said, you can change a bunch of different things. Your smokestacks, everything. You have to obviously get through the levels to get to them. So we'll confirm that. Go to service, replace all, confirm. Puts my truck pretty much back in perfect condition for driving, except for how much mileage is on the engine. Back to the way I like to drive. Alright, so as you can see, any spot that has a trailer with a question mark over it is somewhere where you can pick up deliveries. This guy has delivery, freight market, no jobs. So he has no jobs. Now we can go to jobs, freight market. Now quick job will supply you a truck and trailer. Freight market will only give you the trailer. So here's $10,000 to pick up a delivery from here to drive there. We're in Casper, so I'm going to click Casper Start. Oh look, a double trailer right off the bat. Another frac tank. We're gonna pick that up. This will take us into Colorado. Let's take this one. So you can start with something expensive if you want to start with something expensive. I want to take this trailer here because it's a double trailer. You can see the fun with that. Once you buy your own truck, you get your own truck to drive around. Now, if you go to services, you go to bank, you can see how much. You have 56 installments. Left to repay is $100,000, the interest rate, and how much you're actually going to pay a day. And that is in-game days, not IRL. So, now the first day it won't charge you. It will charge you for every day thereafter. Since you own your own truck, you can drive around the entire map if you want to and just pay for fuel. I like to speed up the process again, like I said, just by buying my own truck right off the bat, by taking out the loan. Get you away from those quick jobs and get you out here where you're going to make more money faster. New mail. Not when I wanted it, though. Here we are right here. Alright, so see how it has two trailers above it? One of those says it's for oversized loads. So, we click this. There is no oversized loads available right now. So, 214 miles, 215 miles. Like I said, this is where it's a half the distance to go the same number of miles. Half the pay to go the same number of miles. I'll take this job. Trailer right there. It appears I have come at this from the wrong side. That's fine. with the when you use the toggle mirror function, as you can see, I can still see my rear view mirrors in the top left and right corners, even if I'm not from inside the truck. It helps me a little bit determine whether or not I'm going to clear certain obstacles. So we've been recording for an hour now. We'll see how long this delivery takes. Like I said, in game it says 4 hours. You'll see it's nowhere near that. That's not turned on. Okay. So it's been about 3 minutes since we started the run, and we've already gone through a half an hour of drive time. Like I said, it's essentially every 1 minute in real life is 10 minutes in game. So up to 4 hours, it's probably going to take you 40 minutes to play. Some of them will take you a lot longer than that. Emergency lights on there. I'll hit that button instead of my turn signal at one point. So my fuel is all the way up. My driver is half of his hours out for driving. if your sleep meter there is all the way empty, you have 10 hours left of driving. So it is accurate to the amount of drive time you get IRL. It is 10 hours. The only difference is IRL, they make you split those 10 hours up. You can't drive it straight. In-game, you can drive it straight. There's a cop. I have no traffic behind me. Oh, yes, I do. So right up here's a rest area. Right here, if you need to sleep, you can sleep here. We have plenty of sleep left before we have to sleep, so we're gonna just continue on. We should be able to finish this delivery. We have 11 hours left of the delivery. It's gonna take us 3 hours to get there, so it could be fine. There's a section where it lets you pull off. You can see it has a pull off section, but you can't do anything there. There's no fuel, there's no sleeping, you can't go inside any of those buildings, so there's really no point in being able to pull off there other than just to pull off there, which doesn't make any sense. That would be an area where I think, you know, they meant for the sleeper unit to have an area where you can pull off to use, and then never put it into the actual game for you to use the sleeper unit. But those are like one of those areas I'm talking about. It's like, oh, you missed the stop, and it's like, okay, well, I can't turn around. And then you get to this area, and you're like, oh, I'll just pull over and sleep here. And the game's like, nope, sorry, can't do that. Even though you're driving a sleeper unit. Nah, we're not going to let you do that. Another one of those pull-offs here. Oh, you missed the last pull-off here? You can pull off here to sleep. And then it's like, no, you can't. Even if you're driving a sleeper unit, there's no reason to sleep here. There's nothing to do in that pull-off. Just other than just to get off the road for some unknown reason. If there is a way to use the sleeper unit and somebody knows how you can actually use the sleeper unit by pulling in one of those areas and just sleeping in the truck because you have a sleeper unit, just let me know in the comments, because like I said, I have no idea. I can't seem to get it to work. Railroad tracks there, but there's no mile-long train that's going to hold us up. We're going to have to turn here though, so we'll get our turn signal on here. Now I'm going to go to first-person view for this, just so you guys can see the complications of turning here. Right-hand turn, so right-hand turn, you gotta go wide. Even that truck's gonna go wide. Make that turn. So we've driven about half the distance so far, not mileage wise, but time wise. It says we have 2 hours and 17 minutes left of drive time. And we've only actually been driving for a little over 8 minutes. Still nice detail, big open world. See a bunch of different things. There are even areas here where you can go and take photographs of the scenic area to save to your computer later if you wanted to. Enter park. Here's another one of those pull-offs that I'm talking about. You would think that, oh, I can pull in right there to sleep. Nah, I can't do that. Even though it looks like it could be a parking lot. Nah, I can't do that. And careful with oversized loads. You want to bring an oversized load in through these caves, you better drive straight down the center of the road. If you think, oh, you're going to stay in your lane, you will hit that wall every time. Here's one of those scenic spots that I was talking about. You can go there and take pictures and make that your background to your computer. Now with these longer trucks or heavier trailers, same thing in real life. You want to drive slower with them than what the speed limit is. So if the speed limit says 70, you noticed I was doing 50, 55. In this case, we're doing 30 now. If you're going to do the posted speed limit, make sure you have enough stopping space, because if you think, oh, it's a game, I can just apply the emergency brake and it'll instantly stop the truck. Yeah, no, that's not how that works. It won't just instantly stop the truck. It will slow it down drastically, but it's not going to stop the truck. Essentially, the rule of thumb is make sure you have a big enough gap in front of you as to the length of your truck and trailer. So if your trailer is 53 feet, then make sure you have 53 feet with a room in front of you to stop. We're over to this lane here. The faster you go in, the longer it will take to stop. Alright. There's 2 trucks in that lane. Here's another spot where you think you can just pull off your trailer and sleep with sleeper unit. Again, no, you can't. You'd think that'd even be somewhere where you could take pictures to make for your background. Scenic view spot. No, can't do that there either. It literally has no purpose of being there other than just to be there. Like I said, in IRL, real life, you pull off with your sleeper unit and sleep there. You can pull off and take pictures. So, I don't know, maybe they'll add it to a future update to the game, allowing you to use the sleeper unit elsewhere. Maybe they won't. Who knows? I mean, they do include a lot of rest stations and rest stops. If you know where you are and you look at your map, you can plan them accordingly. Now, hit M here, it'll pause the game right where we're at. Like, we could easily go in here and we can set our GPS to reroute us to this if we wanted it to. Say, hey, I need sleep, reroute me to the sleep station, reroute me up here, reroute me all the way over here, reroute me here. It'll do whatever you want it to do. Reroute to where you need to go. It also mounts where you've been with yellow. It works out. So there is that benefit to it. If you look at your map when you start and you know that you have 10 hours of drive time, you essentially can just use this to determine, oh, okay, it's going to take me this to get to this checkpoint. It's going to take me this to get to that checkpoint. And it'll tell you how long you have to go to get to the checkpoint. Now you can't see because I got a camera thing up here for some reason that I can't move. But it'll tell you how long in this area it'll take you to get to this checkpoint, hour-wise. And you simply find something that's around the 9-10 hour mark, the 9.5 hour mark, and you click that for your rest station and just drive to that rest station. And you'll know, hey, wait, when I get there, I have to stop and sleep. Because if I don't stop and sleep, I'll run out of drive time. And you'll know the farthest station that you can get to. You can use that to prevent yourself from running out of sleep time in the middle of nowhere. I was just, like for the game to have a more practical use for a sleeper unit other than hauling heavy cargo. And that'd be the only reason why you would need that truck, is to haul heavy cargo. And that there would be more to it than just hauling heavy cargo. If it's a sleeper unit, I can use the sleeper unit to sleep. But like I said, maybe it'll come in a later update. Maybe some modder already has it out there and I haven't found the mod pack for it yet. So we're 16 minutes into this delivery. IRL, 3 hours in, according to the game. On there. Stop. That's the one that we were looking at on that map. Headlights on. We don't want that traffic violation. Fine. Not that there will probably be any cops out here. We only passed one for the entire trip so far, which I think we only passed one in the entire recording. If there was more than that, I missed it. I only saw that one. Miles left. The GPS shows our destinations up ahead here. Let's go with Cody. Right, turn signal on. Get ourselves in the middle of the roadway to make this wide turn here. Back down our speed. Turn signal on to go left here. Truck's not lined up with this. Completely inside that box there. This, it won't let you do anything. So, like I said, won't let you back up doubles, won't let you back up triples or oversized loads, even if you think you can. It won't let you. Even if you really want that XP, it won't let you. So it's always going to be a forward spacing park space, which is right there. Even on my broken account where my player is level 225, it still won't let you back in these trailers, no matter what you do. So, oh well. There we go. Going 15 miles, 5 hours. Took us only that, 21 minutes. Now that included me pausing the game to stop. This recording kept going. So it probably took us more like 16 minutes to drive 5 hours in game. The higher your rank is, the higher you'll get this bonus here for dollars. The better your trailer maneuvering is, when you're not hitting objects, the better that experience is. So we went up to number 2. So continue. Now that we have number 2, we can unlock new things here. In this case, we're going to unlock this one right here, high value cargo. High value cargoes will give us more money. Go to the freight market here. Now we got high value cargo. So look, we're gonna take $13,000 to transport gas. You know, here's an oversized load right here. I'd have to go all the way back to Casper to get it, but I can drive this oversized load. Or doubles. In this case, the most expensive would be this $13,000, which is still going to be out of Casper. Now we can click on Cody and it'll tell us what we can pick up in Cody. So we can pick up this Cody back to Casper. It would take us 4.5 hours in game to get there. Now if we picked up Casper, 4.5 hours in game, this will still be sitting there when we get back. So we drop off in Casper and we'd still be able to pick up this delivery. We'd still be able to pick up this delivery. So you can sort of, when you get to a town, you can pick up where you're going to go, what delivery you want to take next. In this case, we can take this delivery back to Casper, and then we can pick up this delivery in Casper, and drive that delivery next, if we wanted to. Riverton has deliveries as well. They're oversized loads. I don't know if they're going to show up here, because we don't have high enough value cargo. We don't have the fragile cargo. So this here tells you what they are. So this is heavy cargo. This is multiple trailers, priority, standard delivery. If it has 2, it's expedited. If it has 3, it's urgent. This little here is your high value cargo, so we have that so we get more experience and money on that because we have high value. You have what kind of hazard you need. This is hazard class 2. You won't get other class hazards to show up here unless you unlock them on your skills. Now, I don't know if it's going to show up here, but some of them will have the little fragile symbol. It looks like broken glass. That means it's a fragile delivery. So that's going to be it for today. The next time I upload, I will be uploading one of these deliveries, showing you an oversized load. In this situation, we're going to go back to this. Quick travel. We're going to let it take us back to Casper here. Pay the $388 to go back to Casper. Back in Casper. Now, Riverton's not showing up as a delivery zone because we haven't gone there yet. We'd have to drive to Riverton in order to unlock its deliveries. Right here, out of this delivery is where you deliver military aircraft. There are helicopters that look more like Coast Guard or troop transport choppers, and you would actually be taking them all the way up here. They come up here, like all the way up here is where they go to. Where is it up? Actually, I think they go all the way over here. That's where they come to. So they're a good distance drive. They'll make you $16,000 every time though. And there's 2 of them every day that you play in game day. It tells you how much you've explored the game. And in this case, it tells you how, different states. So Utah is the state that I don't own yet. It is one that I want to get. But here's the other states that are available right now. I do own all of these states. Arizona has not been released yet. Or at least not when I'm filming this. It hasn't been released yet. So this state are the 2 I don't own. Everything else, is working on it. My other game, I have this state and this state fully maxed out. I've explored all of it. But like I said, you have lots of places to go. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I have Arizona already. I don't know. Like I said, Utah hasn't been bought. This is the one that I need. So I can just drive from here straight through. Otherwise, it's going to make me route all the way around it every time that I want to go from here to here. As you unlock more places to go to, you'll pick up more deliveries, different things. External contracts is something you can only do if you link your game with the real world account that you have to have linked up. The cargo market here, so your freight market is supplied with a trailer. Cargo market means you have your own trailer first. So in this situation, we're going to go back here to this while I have another half an hour worth of record time. My device only lets me record 2 hours at a time. I mean, I can change it, but I don't really need any videos longer than 2 hours at the moment. So you can go to truck upgrades because we leveled up. We're under Peterbilt, and it'll show you all the different upgrades you can get. So I can get colored handles, different skirts, a bigger size truck here, a better engine, better transmission. So I get all this different stuff, okay? So let's actually just do that while we're here. Like I said, spawns us right in at the garage. So truck configuration, we can go right here to engine. So if I click this, which is Packard, my heavy cargo will go up, my hill traversal will go up, but my normal cargo will go down. No matter how many of these you get, your normal cargo will always go down. Now, like I said, heavy cargoes is where the money will be. It'll make you the good money. My other one, I have a bunch of trucks that are heavy cargo. This normal cargo really doesn't matter. It's the hill traversal, which is, better hill climbing and descent, which is what you really want, regardless of what kind of trailer you're hauling. If you're hauling doubles and triples, it's still heavy cargo. So we add this, and and we're gonna get refunded, you know, $22,000 for our original engine, so it's only gonna cost us 16 grand to get this engine on here. We can put this, which gives us a different, you know, bed length here. It doesn't do really anything other than add a mid-lift to it, so there's no point to that right now. The longer bed will give you more. We want this here, 10 speed. That brings up your normal cargo. Your heavy cargo climbs, your hill traversal climbs, everything climbs. So in this case, we're actually going to just clear this order. And I'm going to start with just this guy right here, $4,000. I'm going to start with that. Pull this back up. So now my normal cargo goes out, my heavy cargo went out, my hill traversal went up drastically, which is better. Need 16 grand, I only have 14 grand, so can't get this engine yet, which will increase, it will lower my normal cargo. Yeah. So it would upgrade that. There. Get you better power. Can't do anything in here yet. You can look around the inside of your truck. Go back to your colors, you know, change anything you want in there. Go back to this. These little stars tell you what's changed, where the new items are. So I can change that so that now it's the same color as the truck. You know, side skirts, license plate in the windshield. I'll show you what the new items are. Inside your truck, unlock different little knickknacks to decorate the inside of your truck with. Tons of different knickknacks. So, just more exploring with the truck. Just more for us to do later. Alright. Toggle your lights. Camera reset. Full screen. Switch camera modes. A whole bunch of different things in here. So, don't have the money for that. So we're going to back out of that now. Yes, I want to cancel the new modification. Service. Gotta get, you know, doesn't need anything right now. Still 5-star rating. So we can get out of here. Better power. So profit over 7 days. So that's how much you make every 7 days. The more deliveries you take, the higher that'll go, though, of course. Regulations. Pull that back up for you. Time it is in game, kind of currency you have. You know, the different levels, systems again, like I said. Now in this case, because you can go here, you've already unlocked this, you can go to your skills and you can see what skills you have, whatever it is. Check your emails. Special transports have unlocked. Here's all the states and places you can get those special transports. Different things. Garage manager, driver manager, truck manager. You can do everything on here. Convoy lobby. You gotta have online access again to do that. So in this case, put a save game. Main channel. We'll save that. Back to save game. You'll see here it is, main channel. So here's our game. Date and time. And this is the time IRL. in real life, this is what our time is. This is the real date. That's not the in-game stuff, as you can see there. So just make sure that's saved completely there. We can go here to Launchpad. Yep, I'll go to Launchpad. Brings you up to this menu. So this is your DLC browser. All the games that I own, like I said, I can do different types of machinery, heavy cargo pack, all these different states, special transports. So like I said, if you scroll through here, you'll notice Wyoming, Washington, Texas, Oklahoma, Oregon, New Mexico, Montana, Kansas, Nebraska, Idaho, and Colorado. All the states that I bought separate. If you continue scrolling down, you'll see the things that you can buy that they don't have. Michelin, Goodyear, you can get all these packs. So Utah is the one that I don't have. Arizona I don't have because they haven't released it yet on this. Your mod manager allows you to go to the Steam Workshop and install mods. Here's that mod that I said, if you want to ruin your account, get you a lot of money, a lot of XP on one single delivery for no reason whatsoever, right there. This is the speed limit one that I have installed, more time for deliveries that I have installed, and the freight trains, up to almost 1 mile long, 150 trailers. Special transport mod you can get on it. I don't need that because I have the DLC pack for it. So I'll have to figure out which one of these 3 packs here is preventing my truck from taking damage. But I will go through that another time. Yes, exit the mod manager. So this is the YouTube account that I have. Here's my main account. As you can see, my level ship is different here. Yeah, this is the broken profile. That, as you can see, is 22,000 miles is what I drove in game. 22,000 miles in game should not have you at this level in any way possible. That's using that broken mod that I said is put you up 200 levels instantly. Mistake to install. So this is your Launchpad, your profile. You can go to your options, you can change your settings and stuff in your options. Go back to our Launchpad here, manage your profiles, edit your profiles. If you want to click to connect to the World of Trucks, which is the online server, that opens up those other menus, you can do that. In this case, that ends it for us for the stream here. So we're just going to open my menu here and I'm going to end my video. I'll probably upload again next week with a special transport for you. And we'll go from there. So see you guys next week.